G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. Here I am in posho Rose Bay. I've scurried down beneath the footpath because it's all cocaine and Botox around here, and I make too many facial expressions. I don't fit in, I don't do that all the time. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers up there if the pod people were hyper materialistic bloody tweakers. Anyway, if you wonder where your pension fund is, don't worry, it's in safe hands, it's out there, you might not have it, but it's safe, it's not sinking, it's all safe. Bit slow on the old Spurs update. What's been going on? Serge Reguilon looks like he's confirmed his move to Brentford, which is nice. I hope he does all right there, but it's one of those things, it's a loan and there's no option to buy, so he's going to be back again sometime, unfortunately. Hang on. Just make sure the mic's plugged in properly. No other. There's more rumours about us buying Conor Gallagher. Fabrizio Romano says that it will take a lot of money. Chelsea, however, are probably up against FFP rules for being dirty, cheating scumbags. So just give them a bag of nuts and see if they take that. I don't know about it, man. It'd be nice not to bail Chelsea out of the hole, really, but I suppose it comes down to Ange. If Ange thinks that Conor Gallagher is a decent footballer worth pursuing, then that's all right by me, isn't it? What do I know? He's also looking at. There's also rumours a young Japanese. What's his name? I can't remember his name. I just looked it up. Look, I've already done this video once and the mic was stuffed, so I can't do it again, man. I haven't got it in me. But he plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's a central defender. Ange tried to sign him when he was at Celtic and didn't get him then, but I'm sure he's quite a versatile player. And you know, it's weird, eh? From got to give them a signal as they walk past. And I'm surprised she didn't throw me any money. You know, I shit you not. When I was coming down here, I saw someone with a baby stroller with 2 corgis in it. Can you believe it? What a species we are, eh? Anyway. We've gone from a desert with tumbleweeds in our defence to getting more and more options. By all accounts, this kid is about $15 million. So I suppose that's about one Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I'm all for it. Get him in. It's just good to have options all over the pitch because we've seen already that we can have 2 centre backs either injured or suspended. And we've got to have one eye on the price for next year, because next year, fingers crossed, we're going to be back in the Champions League playing a lot more games. So there's going to be a lot of scope for team rotation. We don't want players getting knackered or doing a Newcastle, as they call it now, doing a Howe. So we've got to be ready for it. We've got to be prepared for next year. It's all well and good getting in there this year, but we don't want to happen what happened last year, where we kind of limped our way through Champions League and our league form was absolutely diabolical. I mean, we didn't play any good football in the Champions League either, did we? Let's face it. What other news is there? Brian Hill wants out, did that yesterday. Off topic here, but I had a cool passenger in the car. He said, "Oh, you support Tottenham, do you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I used to support Spurs when I lived in London." I said, "Oh, okay." He says, "Yeah, I remember it was a really good cup final once." And he was a bit older than me, but not much. So I thought 81, 82. He says, no, we were playing Burnley. I was like, 61. He says, "Yeah, I was born in 55. I was like, bloody hell, man. And he says, "You should have seen Danny Blanchflower. What a player." Danny Blanchflower is one of those players I quote quite a lot, probably more than any other player. He was the guy that said it's the biggest fallacy that the game is about winning. It's nothing of the sort. The game is about glory. It's about doing your business with style and with a flourish. It's about going out there and beating the other lot and not waiting for them to die of boredom. And that DNA, memories like that are important to keep hold of when people talk these days about legends. Who's a legend? Is Gareth Bale a legend? We have got legends at Tottenham Hotspur. We really do. And you've got to listen to these older people sometimes talking about them. I used to love it when I was a kid going to Spurs and hearing people talking about the double winning side. Because unfortunately there's not many moments of them on film not compared to the teams of the 70s and 80s. And I think it's good to keep these little flames alive. And I think a lot of Spurs fans out there who's had the flickering torch of lily white fandom passed down to them from grandparents and parents, they still have a little bit of it. And thankfully, we're starting to play a bit of football. They'll be just pouring paraffin and gasoline on that flame. So hopefully we'll have stories to tell our grandkids. I ain't got any stories to tell my kids at the moment. My poor daughter is a Spurs fan as well. She's had bugger all. But oh well, what can you do, eh? So we've got a couple of weeks of no football. I'm going to continue streaming. The streams are going really well. Thanks to everyone that's been, liking and subscribing to this channel. It seems to be kicking off a bit again, which is nice. Keeps motivating me to do what I'm doing. There is an Australia soccer game tonight against Syria. It kicks off at 10:30 p.m. I think I'll be asleep. And really, to be quite honest, the last game was a little bit boring. So it was hard doing a watch along for it and staying awake. But the next watch along I will be doing will be for Manchester City. Can we do it? West Ham couldn't. West Ham are out. That's another Premier League scalp gone. Maybe the draw will open up for us nicely if we do Man City. I'm still tipping 4-0. I'm not in this game to be right or wrong. I'm just in it to have a bit of a laugh. That's what being a football fan's about to me. Have a bit of a laugh. It doesn't matter if you're wrong, stupid, whatever. 4-0. And by the time the whistle goes, it'll be 6-0. I don't care. Because if I predict 1-1 and it is, am I going to be happy because I was right? Am I stuff? So 4-0 it is. And Manchester City, of course, our bunny team since 1981. Ever since Steve Perryman stuck a good challenge in on Jerry Gow, Keith Hackett, the ref weren't having it. But Keith Hackett did let an awful lot of go from the other side, so it was about time, he did us a favour, that guy. But he's a very good ref. So the next watch along I'll be doing will be FA Cup hot action, Manchester City Tottenham. It seems like a very long way away though, it really does. It's just these passages between seeing Tottenham play, I've never felt anything like it. Maybe because we were so crap the last few years, it was more of a chore than a joy to watch the team play, but I can't get enough Tottenham at the moment, I really can't. Any other news? There's no other news. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Conor Gallagher, there's that Wolves midfielder we might be buying. Look, I'm happy with the window. Anything else is icing on the cake. 2 good incomings, 2 outgoings. I think we're looking pretty tasty. And we've got to remember that football is a team game. It's all well and good signing star players, which I'm not against, but the team is more than the sum of the parts. And I think we've got a really good team spirit going at Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. Not only do the players seem all together, but the fans, when I hear them singing in the terraces, home and away, drowning out the other fans, it makes my heart flutter a bit. I haven't heard it for several years. So whether we sign a $150 million player or not, I don't really care at the moment. I think Tottenham Hotspur is showing what football's all about, and we're giving the other boys a lesson in the league. And that's it, that's football, eh? Anyway, I better go, because I'm going to get moved on by the fuzz. Someone will see me, they'll think I'm suspicious. Peace and love, man, peace and love, and calling you Spurs.